This case considered the issue of dependent relative revocation, and whether or not an earlier will could be revived upon the revocation of a later will. In this case, a man made a will leaving his entire estate to his wife. Sometime later, he made another will in which he also provided for his brother. However, he later decided to cut his brother out of this will and to revive his earlier will, where he gave his entire estate to his wife. The man died, and the brother sought to have the second will admitted to probate, on the basis that it had not been successfully revoked. He argued that the revocation of the second will depended on the revival of the earlier will, and that it was necessary that this be the sole intention of the testator. He argued that the intention of the testator was to cut his brother out of the will, and so the second will was therefore not revoked. He argued that the doctrine of dependent relative revocation applied, and that the revocation of the later will depended on the revival of the earlier will. The central issue for the court was whether or not the doctrine of dependent relative revocation applied to the circumstances. The court ultimately held